Hey everybody, welcome back to Food, Brew, and Barbecue. The social lives of many 20 and 30-year-olds have taken a little bit of a hit with the COVID quarantines and are missing some of the sweet and tart drinks from the bars. Since you can't go right now to get your Margs, Lemon Drops, or Long Islands, bring the bar home and make some for yourself. If you're from sometime in the future and not living that quarantine life, you can still make some of these for your next party and impress all your friends. All you need to make some quality adult beverages at home is some liquor of choice, some citrus, and simple syrup. I'm thirsty, so let's get down to mixing. Before you reach for that sweet and sour mix at the store, if you've never made it yourself, your taste buds will thank you. And it doesn't take much time at all. So the first thing you need to do is take each lime and rub them betwixt your palm and cutting board so as the juice inside gets ready to become the sour part of our sweet and sour mix. Then once you have that all done, cut each lime in half. And here you have two options. You can either A, squeeze each lime like He-Man, or use this little ditty, the special citrus squeezer extraordinaire, and get as much juice out of each lime as you can. And a little tip here, make sure you wash the special citrus squeezer extraordinaire, or else the juice could cause the paint to strip off, and you wouldn't really want that the next time that you want to squeeze some limes or lemons. Now onto the sweet part of our sweet and sour mix, and for that we need equal parts sugar and water. So I'm taking 1 cup of water and putting that into the microwave until it comes to a boil. Then I'll add 1 cup of sugar and mix to combine. I'll pour that mixture into a squeeze bottle and put it into the fridge until it's cool. What's nice about this is you can keep that for weeks, so if you don't use it all, then keep it in the fridge until your next bartending adventure. Now on to making the margs. To start, I want to make a little something for the rim of our glasses, you know? I'm adding a couple tablespoons of salt along with the zest of 1 lime and giving that a good mixin', and then wetting the top of a short glass or margarita glass if you have one, just to coat it a little bit, then to assemble the margarita itself. In a shaker, use the larger end of the jigger, which is about 1 1/3 ounces. If you don't go the whole way up to the top, it's about 1 ounce. And the smaller side is 2/3 of an ounce, so if you don't go up to the top, it's about 1/2 ounce. So pour 2 ounces, so roughly 2 of the bigger side of the jigger, of your sour mix, 1 ounce or 1 of the big size of the sweet mix, 1 ounce of the simple syrup mix, plus 3 ounces or 3 of the big size of the jigger of tequila. With most recipes, you want to follow that 3-to-1 ratio. 3 parts of alcohol, 2 parts of the sour, and 1 part of the sweet. If you like things a little more sweet, you could add that, or if you want to cut back on the alcohol, you could do that too, but that's a good guideline to go by, and you can scale it up parties or whatever you'd like if you follow that ratio. Then give that a good old-fashioned shaking, and if the top of the shaker won't come off, you can smack it with the palm of your hand, and that should release it. Take the cup that we garnished with the lime zest and salt from before and pour in your margarita through the strainer. Finally, if you like, garnish with a slice of lime and enjoy. Next up, we're making some lemon drop, to which we will need the juice of 1 lemon to drop. 1 lemon is about 1 ounce, and so we want to pour that into our shaker, plus 1 ounce of our simple syrup, and then add in 2 ounces of vodka. And to make this like I did, and a little refreshing for a warm summer day, add about 1/4 cup of berries. We're going to use our muddler to muddle, and then stir that all together. Strain into preferably a cosmopolitan glass, but this old-fashioned glass will do just fine. But it just won't fill it up the whole way, so it's not the greatest JPEG, but that certainly doesn't change the taste, and it was phenomenal. And the last drink of the day, we're making Long Island iced teas. And if you've never had one, those are for people who know where they want to go and don't really care how they get there. I was trying to be a responsible adult when making these, but I usually go much stronger. Just ask some of my friends if they remember many Long Island iced tea nights. So I used 1/2 ounce each of rum, vodka, gin, and tequila, and I'm just going to go ahead and speed through this because my camera shot is awful, but if you want stronger, do 1 ounce each. Then add 1 ounce of triple sec, 1 ounce of your simple syrup, and 1 ounce of your sour mix. All that's left is adding the Coke, but don't go too fast. Unless you like cleaning up a sticky mess, wait until after you shake it up. So then, let's go ahead and use our shaker to shake it up, and then we'll pour it in our glass, strainer optional, then top it with the Coke and stir it up. Now, all that's left is what's shaping up to be a pretty good Saturday. First, the Long Island iced tea, and yep, it's strong, but not overpowering. If you use 1 ounce of all the liquors, it will be significantly stronger. Then for the berry lemon drop, and this one, well, that one turned out to be my favorite. That one's definitely a keeper. And third is the Margarita. Classic, it's citrusy and sweet, and you can definitely taste the tequila on the back end. At all three, you can't go wrong with either one. So now it's time for me to go outside, enjoy the sun, sit by a pool, and sip on some of these drinks. Okay, so you can't go to the bar and order your margaritas and Long Islands and lemon drops now. So why don't you learn how to make it at home? You only need some tequila or vodka, as well as citrus and a little bit of sugar and water. And we should be able to make most things that you'd want to get at a bar. So why don't you join me and let's go ahead and make some of these